So when I first had Liam and I did the workouts at home, I just figured I could eat whatever I wanted and I would work out and I would just lose the weight. And so I literally was working out. Some of those programs were like an hour to an hour and a half, and I would get up at 4 in the morning and work out for an hour and a half. And I just was not seeing any results, and I'm like, what is the deal? Like, so then I started counting calories. Well, then I would eat very little during the day, and then at night I would save up all my calories, and then I would just have this huge dinner because I hadn't eaten very much calories that day, so I could have this huge dinner. And nothing was happening, and I just didn't get why, because I was working my butt off, and I was starving myself during the day, and then I was, I didn't think I was eating that bad at night. And then finally when I went to your talk and kind of realized, okay, I need to eat smaller portions. And I think the thing that helped me the most with you is eat when you're hungry. Like, I always just thought in my head, okay, it's 11 o'clock, I have to eat. I'm not hungry, but I'm just gonna eat. And I think that's the thing that stuck with me, is like, you don't have to eat if you're not hungry. You don't have to drink if you're not thirsty. Just do it when you're hungry and thirsty. And there's been times where I'm not hungry till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's fine. As long as you have a good, healthy meal, you don't have to eat 5 times a day or 5 small meals a day to lose weight. You just have to eat when you're hungry and eat healthy. And I think that's the biggest thing that it was for me, is working out and eating and just being healthy about it. Yeah, I kind of was worried about maybe being judged a little bit, or how it would be going there, what ages people were going to be, or what different skill levels they would be at before I started. And when I started there, instantly I was welcomed and never judged. I felt like the second I started, people were just motivating other people and helping people along, and never felt judged at all. So I gained, with my first pregnancy, I gained 60 pounds, and with my second pregnancy, I gained 70 pounds. So just losing all that weight was pretty amazing. It was really hard, and I noticed with my third pregnancy, I was full circle at Eupraxia, and I only gained about 30 pounds with him. So it was pretty amazing, just that difference. And then just noticing how much stronger I am when I came back. Like, with each child, I'd come back and it only took me a couple weeks to get back into the swing of things, and now I feel like I'm lifting the most I've ever lifted here. Now we just laugh about it and say, how did we eat that every single day? How did we have frozen pizza and rice every single day? And now we can't see ourselves doing that. We don't even have that stuff in the house anymore. So
that's so gross, man.
I know. Literally, that's all we would eat. It was every other night was pizza or rice. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And a big thing of like fruit punch. That's what we drank. Yeah, I think I met a lot of people. Like, I met Katie and Brady, and I love them. And Liam is around the same age as my son, so that's really nice. We talk back and forth. And a while, you guys had the Eupraxia mamas, and we got together and did that stuff. So I'm kind of meeting other moms, because I don't really I'm from this area, so a lot of my friends are all from high school, or Matt's friends from high school. So it's nice to kind of reach out and talk to other people that are kind of in the same boat. And even like Matt and I's relationship has gotten better, because I feel better about myself. And so I, like to wear fun clothes or do fun things with him and not feel self-conscious about going out and having fun. So yeah, I think it's helped a lot of relationships. Since I joined Eupraxia, we started incorporating grass-fed meat into the daycare, organic vegetables. Like, instead of using canned vegetables, I try to put fresh vegetables into every meal, and like I said, grass-fed beef, and just really trying to incorporate healthy meals for all the kids, not just my own. So I think that makes a big difference too. Well, and it was like the same workouts every day. It was always cardio, and I would talk myself out of it easier. You're at home, so it's easy just to be like, oh, I'm just gonna sleep in today. Whereas like when you come to a Eupraxia, you have people cheering you along. If I haven't been there in so long, I hear Lindsay say, where have you been? Or one of the trainers, where, it's being accountable for what you're doing, and I really like that too. No, not at all, honestly. Like, the thought of it, like, I was like the normal people. I was just gonna work out until I lost the weight, and that was gonna be it. I was gonna be done. But now I look forward to it. I plan around it. I try to pick out my best times. I know in the afternoon I'm tired from working and stuff, so I don't want to go in the afternoon. I try to pick out, it's usually anywhere between 5 and 9 a.m. I know that that'll be when I'm the strongest and like to do it, so. I think that people just need to stick with it. I think that when you sign up, you really need to have 100% your heart into it, ready to change, ready to just do it and not just go in it like, oh, I'm just gonna try it out. I think you really have to be ready to change and ready to do it. And if you're ready to do that, then you'll succeed. I think that you just have to keep going and just realize that it's like a big family. Like honestly, like I've become really close with Lindsay. I feel like I can talk to her about anything and ask her any questions, and you know, just getting to know the trainers, they're awesome too, and ask for help. Like it's intimidating, but I mean, when people come into the 9 o'clock workout, that's my workout usually. If I don't recognize a face, I try to reach out and just at least learn who they are or talk to them, because it is intimidating when you don't know anyone and so I think just keep with it. The first week is really hard. I always tell people you're super sore, you're gonna feel it, but just keep going because it's well worth it. So. Yeah.